Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Casa De Leche. Unfortunately, this week we don't have Cameron. No, but instead we have our very good friend Todd. I'll let you introduce yourself.
All right. Hi, I'm Todd. I'm happy to be here. It's awesome that y'all are doing this, honestly, because there's not much else that you could be doing with your lives right now. No, but really, this is really cool. I've never really expected it. It kind of came out of nowhere for me. So whenever I saw that y'all were doing this, I thought that was awesome. So I'm really happy to be here, enjoying it. It's great.
Yeah, Todd. I don't have anything. What do I have to say about Todd?
Yeah, also, I'm here, by the way.
Wait, what you said?
Y'all never mentioned that I was here.
Well, yeah. I mean, Cameron's missing, but Brandon's obviously here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one who played the applause. No, we have a
we have a
live
That was
studio.
me clapping.
Yeah, that was Brandon clapping and
We
cheering like a
we got
child.
sound guy.
Yeah, we're that good now. We're that good. So, me, Brandon, and Todd have, well, like as a trio, or original trio. But
Yeah.
I'd like to say that it was probably eighth grade. Eighth grade that us two were close. But you knew Brandon first, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been knowing each other since elementary school, like second grade.
Yeah.
We didn't start hanging out until like fifth grade, though.
Yeah.
So how'd that happen? No, not the hanging out part. Just you knowing him. You have pictures with him when you guys are like, I don't know, younger than 10.
Oh, that's when we went to the Disney trip with our sisters and band.
Yeah. I remember that. That was a good time.
Oh.
But all I remember was like in fifth grade, I showed Todd a meme one time on my iPod Touch, and then like a week later, he's like, "Hey, you want to go over to my house?"
That's how I get started. Just the memes.
We would watch YouTube videos like all night, just repeats of like the duck song.
Well, Todd and I, we met in fourth grade because I transferred over to our elementary school, but we didn't get along though.
No, not at all.
We didn't get along for like a solid like year or two. We just really disliked each other, and honestly, I don't know why.
I have no idea.
I don't know. We just really disliked. I remember at one point where I was about to move. There was a chance that I was moving to Pensacola with my grandma, and then I was like, "Hey, I'm about to move," and this dude was like, "Thank God." This dude's like, "Thank God you're leaving." I was like, "Holy shit!" But we also, it was pretty bad actually because we did taekwondo. You remember that?
Yeah.
And I quit because of you.
Because of me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I was like really fat, and then I couldn't like do like sit-ups, and then Todd was like, "Holy shit, dude, can you do one? Like it's been like 2 months." And I was like, "All right, I'm out."
Man, I feel bad. You could have had like a career.
I know. I could have been a black belt by now.
Yeah, really.
But now I'm. But now I'm doing podcasts.
This
So
is better.
a
This
big
is
downhill. Huh?
Yeah, it all went downhill after Todd made fun of me for not being able to do sit-ups.
It's all my fault. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I forgive you.
But yeah, I really don't know what the beef was ever about.
Yeah.
No idea. But we squashed it.
Yeah, we squashed it.
Squashed it. Whatever it was in fourth grade.
We was probably pulling the same girls, that's why.
Gotta be. That's gotta be the reason.
Oh,
Y'all both trying to pull Todd's mom?
No, he was trying to steal my mom away from me. That's the problem.
I think if anyone's stealing your mom away, it's Brandon.
Oh, definitely.
This dude, every time he sees your mom.
Yeah, so let me go into
Yeah, you
detail
go
about
for it. Go
this.
for it.
For some reason, Brandon tries to steal my mom away from me.
Not tried. I already stole her. You live 5 hours away.
Anytime that I see Brandon post something on Facebook, he's like posting a selfie or something. My mom's like, "Oh wow, look at my handsome son," and if I post anything, she says nothing. She's like MIA, non-existent. But if anything for Brandon, she's always there, on top of it. I don't get it. And his mom doesn't talk to me, so Brandon's got 2 moms. That's just how it is.
It'd be like that.
I think even recently you posted something on Instagram
Yeah.
and she commented on it again.
When we go find it?
He's pulling it up. He had to exit out of this applause noise.
Let's see.
You got it?
Hey, my son. Hope you're doing well. Love you. That was it.
My mom has never checked up on me.
My mom has never loved me.
I've been out of the house for almost 2 years now, and my mom has not texted me once.
Damn.
Ever. No, I'm just kidding. But not like that. Not to that level.
Yeah, we go way back.
I remember when we got to 5th grade, your mom was our teacher.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Science.
And then we, it was like, we were trying to find our home rooms or something like that. And like, I remember she would stand there and like read off. And I didn't know she was your mom. I don't think I knew she was your mom. But I walked up to her and she's like, "Hi, Andrew." And I was like, "Who the fuck is this lady?" She's like, "It's me. I'm Todd's mom, Miss Odie's mom." I was like, "Oh, cool. But I still don't even think we liked each other at the time.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
You know, I almost made a C in that class.
Your mom's
My
class?
mother's class.
Teacher was a bitch. I'm joking.
I had like straight A's in that class.
Must be nice. I wouldn't expect anything less. My mom's going to watch this episode, and she's going to be like, "Why do you hate me?"
She listens to this?
She probably will if I'm going to be on it.
I love you, Miss Odie's mom.
I love
It's
you,
all
Mom.
jokes.
I love
It's
you,
all
Mom.
jokes.
All jokes. Comes from the heart.
Yeah. I made A in your class too. It's all jokes.
I made a C, so.
So how's Rustin been?
It's pretty good, man. It was like a kind of a learning curve at first because, you know, I moved in with Hailey, my girlfriend. We got the house together, and we kind of had to figure out at first how to live because every family lives differently.
Yeah.
You know, so she had her ways of living and I had my ways, and it just kind of conflicted at first. You know, there was times that I was on the phone with my parents like, "Oh, I don't know if I'm going to do this for like forever." Not necessarily leave the relationship, but just live separately for the time being.
Yeah.
And it was kind of hard to get through at first, but I think that we're thriving now. We're doing well. You know, we both have our things that we do around the house, and then we both have jobs, both go to school. So there's not really a lot of downtime though.
Yeah.
But we're doing fine, I would say.
What's your job now? I never.
So I work at the Ruston Airport.
Okay, so you work at the airport.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And my basic job is to like marshal in aircraft whenever they're coming in onto the ramp, and then give them fuel and give them a car if they need it. Just kind of take care of those people.
Okay.
That's about it.
That's cool.
It's a lot of sitting around, especially on days that are raining or something. I just go there, sit for 6 hours, then I leave.
Wait, so are you on like the little radio thing?
No, so we're not at a controlled airport.
Oh.
So we don't have to do that.
Okay. But but I mean, you fly them bitches too. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually last week I left out of Ruston, flew up to Hot Springs, then over to Texarkana, then back to Ruston. And I was just kind of satisfying some of the requirements. I was in the air for nearly 4 hours.
That's
It was
awesome.
a long flight.
That's dope.
You know, satisfy the skies?
Yeah,
Yikes.
making sure they're happy.
That's why it's been raining a lot recently.
A little too
I
satisfying.
must have pissed them off.
Mother Nature, huh?
Yeah,
Another
Mother
one
Nature,
is mothers.
Mother Nature likes Brandon more too. I
It's
guess.
all the mothers, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, darn. So, we had a group chat. We still have it. But,
It's a little dead now.
it's a little dead, yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. But that also started around that, like, 8th grade time where all three of us were close. And the group chat, why don't you explain? Because you made the group chat, basically.
Yeah, so we had talked about it. It wasn't just like out of the blue. We definitely talked about making a text group chat.
We were in middle school, so this is a big deal.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
So I just one day I was just like, screw it, threw them two into a group chat, and I was like, this is our group chat now, and this is how it's gonna be. And I mean, it was just like a thing we talk about nothing and send a bunch of memes in it, and I mean that was about it. There's nothing fancy.
Yeah, it's pretty much memes, but the name of it, though.
Oh, Octopussy. So
Yeah.
this was a big deal in 8th grade because you don't say that, first of all.
Especially not 8 of them, not
Yeah.
Octo.
Now, so how that happened, I was sitting in my living room just watching Ted, the movie, and the band at the beginning of the movie's name is Octopussy, and I was like, this is great. This is like prime real estate, you know? So I just named the chat that, and everybody's kind of went with it.
Yeah.
Just rolled with
We're
it.
still Octopussy.
Yep, haven't changed it since.
Mm-hmm.
To this day.
To this day,
Yeah.
we're still Octopussy. But the group chat was made after we had all gone to, what was it, for school?
The beta trip?
Was that beta convention?
It was a beta convention.
Yeah.
And
We stayed in that crappy hotel.
instead of getting an actual hotel, I don't know what happened, but they stuck us in some motel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what had happened, I think they either overbooked it or like somebody didn't do what they were supposed to do and it wound up being like a really shit motel.
Yeah.
Rather than like the Holiday Inn, it was like something just terrible.
Yeah, it was, I don't even know what it was.
No
but
idea.
everyone's complaining about how like there's blood on their sheets and like roaches or something like that. I mean, ours was, it wasn't as bad as everyone else.
We
It
just
wasn't-
had my dad's hairy back.
Yeah. Brandon's dad was our chaperone. And I remember this dude was like, he took his shirt off and you could see like through the reflection of the mirror, his whole back. It was just so hairy. And we're all like, what the fuck?
What's wrong with that?
Brandon's dad's the Wolverine. And then we ordered Domino's. We had our other friend Braden.
Oh, he just had to have that Italian
I was
sausage.
like, okay guys, what do you guys want? I'm putting the order in on my computer. And then this dude's like, oh, you gotta get Italian sausage. It's so good. Get Italian sausage. Bro, I'm sure it could have been good if that shit would have stayed on our pizza.
Yeah.
It just all slid off.
Them bitches were the slippery sausages.
Yeah, it's a slippery sausage.
Do y'all remember the one, I don't know who was taking a bite of it, but somebody took a bite of the pizza and the sausage fell off and it went under the bed.
I don't
No one ever picked it up, and I'm pretty sure it's still there.
I don't
To this day.
remember whose pizza that was, but I do remember the sausage under the bed, and we were like, I'm not getting it.
Nope, I didn't.
Because it rolled under, and all of us were, fuck no. I'm not going under there to get a piece of sausage. But it's also the same night where I brought, I don't know why, what tempted me to do it. I was just that big of a nerd. But I bought the Dragon Ball Z movie, Battle of Gods.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you guys gotta watch this. Dragon Ball Z is awesome. And they're like, all right, dude. And then I played the movie on my laptop, and everyone was like super into it. I didn't know if you guys had liked it at the time. But then suddenly afterwards, Brandon watches like the whole show in a week.
Yeah.
Todd's
Yeah.
texting me, hey, what website can I watch a show on? Like,
Yeah. I was trying the best I could to get it for free.
yeah. And I mean, I knew Brandon knew how to, considering he watched it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, just look up BBC episode 1 on YouTube.
But that kind of helped us bond too, because we
Yeah.
were all nerds for
That kind of sparked my
BBC.
interest in Dragon Ball, like the whole series.
yeah.
Just because I had never seen it before. Or I might have seen like clips of it. I knew what it was.
Yeah.
I just wasn't into it.
I don't think I knew what it was.
You know now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I remember we had even played the phone game, but it was a knockoff phone game.
That was so fun.
It was like it was called like Fighters,
Z Fighters.
Z Fighters, and it was like Dragon Ball Z characters, and it was not official. It was a knockoff, and the thing was that you could spend money and get like an advantage, and we're like, nobody spend money, and I forgot, was it you?
It was me.
It was
No,
Todd who
Todd.
spent like $5 on it. We're like, bro, fuck you.
I don't know. I think I spent like $15 on that thing, and it still sucked.
And it was so funny. We were just so try hard on it, trying to just like be the best. And then the game got taken down because it was copyrighted.
Yep.
Yeah. So there goes Todd's $15.
Yeah, I know. It just threw that away.
And I want
nothing
to.
to show for it.
Is that the same year we did the Power Rangers game? Or is that after?
Maybe because the Power Rangers game was similar,
It was.
wasn't it?
No, the Power Ranger one was like the fighting one.
Oh, I don't think I got into that.
Oh, really? I thought it was me and you and Brandon again.
I
think I
played
just-
it, but it wasn't. It was alright, actually.
I remember all three of us having, because it was close to the new movie coming out.
That was recent though.
That was?
Yeah, that was fairly recent, like maybe 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh no.
Was it really?
Not?
I really don't know.
I'll fact check it.
Okay, Brandon's fact checking.
Yeah,
But I remember,
fact check me.
I think that was like the second game that we tried like all three getting.
I believe it's 2015.
But I think
I'm
no
gonna
one
look it
else got like attached to it.
Yeah.
Okay, it was 2017.
Oh, it's
Oh,
But I think it came out like a year before, though, maybe.
The game. I remember playing the game. It was us three, but we just weren't as like attached to it as the first.
Yeah.
Yeah, the what's it called, Brandon? Z Fighters.
Oh, yeah, that's the name of the Dragon Ball
The
app.
app, yeah, Z Fighters. We played that. Played the fuck out of that. But actually, I can't say that that's only two apps because third one, Pokemon Go.
Oh, Pokemon Go. Oh, yes. We've gotten into that, then out of that, back into it, out of it, back into it, so many times.
I know some people who are like they play and you're like, whoa, you've been playing for how long? And I'm like, oh, I got it like when it came out. And he's like, oh, how are you not max level yet? Because we kept getting it, not playing it, getting it, not playing it, and it was hard at the time because we couldn't like go anywhere. Like we couldn't at the time we didn't drive. Yeah.
Right.
And then but then we at one point we all got it back to play together. We were all Team Valor.
Yes.
I remember when the game came out and it said to pick a team. I went in the group chat and I was like, okay guys, what are you guys picking? Because we all had to be the same team.
And then Todd said, you pick Valor.
Yeah. Todd said, we pick Valor. I was like, okay, all Valor.
Yep.
Bless you.
Bless you. And then what year was this?
Well, so before
2016.
Before that, was it 2016 that we were in Grand Isle? Remember whenever we drove all around the island on the golf cart playing that game?
Oh, I did that with you also? I did?
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, probably
This dude-
cheated on me. but
He did it with me too. Yeah.
Oh, really?
And I did it with Sam.
Okay.
That was the best single day of Pokemon Go history for me. Just driving around Grand Isle and just leveling up and taking the gems and all that.
Yeah, I also did that with Andrew. It's true.
Wow, that hurts.
All right.
I forgot. Oh, yeah, because you're like in the camp right next to me, actually.
Yeah, right next to you. It's okay. I'm just in pain now.
I think
I'm trying to
Grand Isle,
remember.
like, I think, wasn't their school a gym?
Oh, yeah, it was.
It was like the one gym in Grand Isle. It was like their school, their public school. Yeah, Brandon.
Their only school.
Their only.
Yeah, the one school it goes like K through 12. It's like
College also.
50 people total.
But when was the time that we went together?
Ooh, that would have
The
been
senior?
what, 2018, 2019 maybe.
So our junior or senior year? One of
Might have been
them?
the summer before our senior year.
I think it was summer before
It was the
senior
summer?
year.
Okay, summer before senior
'Cause-
year.
We were all 17 at the time.
Okay.
Was that the day we went to El Paso?
No, we went to
No.
El Paso on Halloween.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it was.
That's why he was in costume.
Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense.
But for Pokemon Go, we all went together. We rode in Todd's.
Mom's
My
vehicle.
mom's car. I'm
Yeah.
actually whipping it today, too.
It was Todd's mom's car. He was driving. And we were just out. We were just out playing Pokemon Go. Like, no other intentions. We just wanted to all get together and play the game.
Yeah, at midnight.
And it was so late.
I think we started at like, what, 7 o'clock?
You know, we didn't start super late. It's just that we
just
kept going.
played for hours.
We played for hours.
No, we didn't get off to like 1:30.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we burned a tank of gas. And that's, in my mom's car, it's like 400 miles.
we went everywhere.
Yeah.
And but it got to one point when it was really late though. So what was that? About midnight?
About midnight.
I think it was around midnight.
About midnight, and we were driving, and we knew that one place was a gym, and I want to say it was a church.
It was
a
yeah,
church.
The church.
Okay, it was the church. So we went there, and we were in the car. We were just sitting there, right?
Yeah, we were just sitting
We were just
like in the
sitting-
church parking lot in the car.
At midnight.
At midnight, and the cop came. They had to call back. No, but the cops came, and they I was actually shitting bricks. I was so scared. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god.
I got arrested for being Team Valor.
And but they had talked to Todd. Do you remember what they told you?
Yeah, so I was driving. She came up to the passenger seat. I think Brandon was sitting in the passenger seat, and he was just like, not touching this, you know? So she leans in. She's kind of like, what are y'all doing? And I held up my phone, and I was like, we're playing Pokemon Go. And you can see Pokemon Go on my phone. And she was like, people still play that?
Is that a thing still?
Yeah. And I was like, I mean, we do, you know, sometimes. And she was like, okay, y'all haven't been drinking, have you? Y'all haven't been doing drugs or anything? I'm like, no. And she kind of leans into the car and smells around the car, and she goes, all right, well, carry on, I guess. You know, there was nothing she could do to us. Like, I mean, she could have asked us to leave, I guess, because we were technically trespassing, maybe.
I don't know.
But we didn't have any ill intent, so she just kind of let us go about our day. But it actually turns out the reason that she did that was because at that time, somebody had, like, broken into a church.
Oh, really?
And stolen things from the church. So I guess that's why they were kind of watching churches at that point in time. Maybe she was a little suspicious of us.
Oh, I never knew that.
No,
but-
she's just protecting her gym.
Yeah,
I
true.
was about to say that. Like, I was about to be like, oh, because if you remember, there was like, I want to say it was that gym where we just couldn't fucking beat it because they kept feeding it berries.
Yeah.
And they kept like regaining health. And we were like, oh, that's why she came up to us. It's her gym. Well, I didn't know about the church robbery
Yeah,
thing.
my
That makes
mom
more
told me
sense.
that actually. And I mean, if I'm gonna break into a church, first of all, I'm not gonna do it with the lights on and an orange SUV. Like, come on, I'm a little bit smarter than that.
Yeah. We're
Yeah,
not.
man, purple.
What you said?
Go purple.
Yeah. But we'd also mentioned, in the middle of that, we mentioned El Paso. And that's because our senior year, we decided to, all three of us go to El Paso. There's a Mexican restaurant on Halloween. And we were kind of surprised that they all dress up there for Halloween. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And we met, was that our waiter?
No, I think that was the guy that brought out the food.
Yeah, it was the guy who brought the food.
So it wasn't even our waiter.
Yeah.
It was just the dude who brought the food.
Didn't speak English.
He did not speak. Oh, that's true. Because we had a waitress, and
Yes.
she had to translate.
Yes.
We were asking because he was dressed up as Mario, and it was just funny.
Right.
It was just funny because he was having a good time.
I want to be him one day.
He looked so happy, and he was just fully dressed as Mario. And this dude, he's probably got like 5 kids or something.
Oh, probably so.
Yeah.
Minimum.
What'd you say?
Minimum.
Minimum 5 kids. But this dude just enjoying life, bringing out our food and dressing up. He didn't have to dress up all out, but he did. Did he have a fake mustache? No,
He
that
had
was
a
a real
real
mustache.
That's his real one.
That was a
Yeah,
real
a
mustache.
legit mustache. It was dope.
Yeah, and he dressed up like Mario, and we got our food, and then afterwards we're like, oh my god, this dude's so fucking awesome. Let's take a picture with him. So then Todd asked if we're ever at a restaurant and it has to do anything with waitresses, it's Todd talking to him. He just has that charm with them.
For some reason, whenever I talk to waitresses, it's just like gold coming out of my mouth. You know, like I can't say anything wrong with waitresses.
They eat it up.
I don't know why. It's just I get into the zone, I guess.
They eat it up. Anytime Todd talks to waitresses, they're like, whatever you want, sir.
But have you ever asked one of them, what's the damage?
No, I've never done that.
Or you go with someone else and you say, oh, he's paying for it.
Well, so the thing is, I'm so good with waitresses that
You make them pay?
no. I get things like knocked off of the ticket, so I don't worry about the damage. It's so cheap. I always get like drinks for free or something because I'm so good with waitresses.
Yeah, they just be charging us extra.
You're like, these two guys?
Like,
These
what's-
dumbasses? Hell no.
What's the damage? I'll show you damage.
We had asked we wanted to take a picture with the guy, but he didn't speak any English. So the waitress had to like translate for us. And he was totally down. He's like, yeah!
Yeah,
He
he was into it.
all smiles, man. We took that picture and we still someone had that as their banner for the longest time on Twitter.
I think I did.
Yeah, it was Brandon. It's a good picture, bro.
So I had that picture on my TV.
What do you mean?
So I have a Fire Stick, Amazon
Uh-huh.
Fire Stick, and I don't want to get copyrighted. It's
Uh-huh.
just a Fire Stick. No, whenever you set up not Amazon Photos,
Mhm.
you can upload pictures from your phone, and it'll like whenever the Fire Stick goes into hibernation mode, it'll just do a slideshow of those pictures.
Yeah.
Instead of like the stock photos that they have, you can put your own. So I have a lot of pictures of y'all two and my friends from Ruston and like everything, but that's one of them. The one with the picture with Mario. So it's pretty cool. Whenever I see it, I always smile.
We made it.
Oh yeah, I did see that when I went up there last summer.
Yeah.
Oh, we could talk about that also.
Yeah, go for it. I wasn't there, but Brandon, take it away.
Oh yeah, because it was your birthday and you didn't know about it because you knew other people who lived down here who were going up, but you didn't know I was going up.
Yeah, I don't remember who I knew was going. I don't remember. Davis, maybe?
It was Davis. You knew that he was going up.
Yeah.
And then I asked Davis. Oh, I talked to Hailey also about it. She's like, yeah, Davis is going up. Just go with him. And we did. And I remember, first off, you weren't home. We had to wait there like an hour. And then we finally got away in your house. I'm not going to say how, but we did.
You broke in?
Well, yeah.
But Brandon was telling me stories of Ruston. You guys have a Dairy Queen?
We do. Yes.
That's awesome.
It's pretty good.
How many times have you eaten a Dairy Queen?
Not that many.
You mean not enough?
Yeah, not enough.
Not enough, yes.
So the only time that we've eaten at Dairy Queen, it was like 5 nights in a row. We got into a
Holy
real
shit.
Dairy Queen kick, and then it was just kind of fizzled out.
What do you just get the ice cream? Is there actual food at Dairy
It's-
Queen?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got food.
Oh,
I had a BLT last time.
oh.
Yeah, but I got like I don't know, some kind of swirl thing with like peanut butter and chocolate and ice cream and stuff like that. It was pretty good.
I'm so jealous.
You ever had
Yeah.
a Glizzard?
A Blizzard? No.
Okay, well, we're going to wrap it up right there.
I'm gonna go get my Blizzard.
We're gonna go bring him to get a Glizzard real quick.
No, that was a good time in Ruston for sure. That was for my previous birthday, so it would be in June. And they surprised me. A couple other people surprised me, and Hailey made like this slideshow of a bunch of my friends and family all saying happy birthday, but like separately. You know, it wasn't all in one big group, so it was like an hour and a half long slideshow
Holy shit!
of people like saying happy birthday, singing happy birthday, talking about memories and stuff.
Who were
and,
singing to you?
Yeah, it was
Damn.
awesome, man. As soon
I
as
wasn't.
like I started crying as soon as I saw the video started and I saw what it was. And then she got my grandpa, who's he's real like bad off, even worse now.
Yeah.
And I don't know, he was singing happy birthday to me, and I just started bawling.
Oh my
Man, I cried for probably a couple hours. And then later on, Hailey played it again, and I cried again. Every single time I see that video, I cry.
That's so sad, man.
That was awesome.
I mean, yeah.
It was probably the coolest thing anybody's ever done for me. I think it was awesome.
I made it in that video. I was in there. Brandon was in there too?
Mm-hmm.
Or I didn't know.
I was in the video and I was there.
Yeah, I was about to say, you were in person. I wasn't in person. I was in the video.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd be showing that video to other people also.
I didn't know it was for either. I mean, I knew what it was, but I didn't think she'd make a big slideshow out of it. That's cool.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That's cool. You sat there for like an hour?
Yes. Yeah, I sat there in my recliner for like an hour, and one of my buddies from Ruston, he like had his arm around me, and because I guess he knew what was coming, he was prepared, and I just like leaned over to him, and I started crying so hard. It was
You
great.
crying, Brandon?
I was crying when I got the mom video because the part where I yanked my shirt off.
Wait, what? What'd you do in your video?
If only you're in Ruston, you would
Hey,
have
you should
known.
have been there.
What would you do?
I took my shirt off.
Oh. Like just randomly? You just took your shirt off?
Is there ever a reason for me to take my shirt off?
No, but you had your...
My hashtag beast.
Yes. Oh my god, that's a classic. That the same night, the hotel Dragon Ball Z night, Brandon wore this. What's it called? Is it called tank top?
Tank top.
Tank
yeah.
top.
Brandon wore this tank top that said hashtag beast on it. To this day, that is still my his contact picture on my phone. When he calls me, it hashtag beast pops up on my phone, and this dude's flexing in it. That's a legendary picture. And you wore that for Todd's video?
Well, I had another shirt on top of it. I'm
Uh-huh.
like, it's time to whip this out. And then I just unbuttoned my shirt and I did a little dance and all. Flexed a little bit.
a little sexy dance
Yeah.
for his birthday.
And then he showed it to all the people in Ruston. So I'm never going back to Ruston again.
I don't know where that picture went. I've never deleted it, but I had it on my phone, and then I got multiple new phones since then. I mean, since I was 10 years old, and it's gone now. I don't have it.
The beast
Oh
is gone.
no. Darn.
Don't worry, I have it.
We need to get an updated one.
Oh yes, we need like a time lapse.
Oh god.
Every year, a new beast.
The new beast is unleashed.
Oh man, is there anything else you want to talk about before I transition to a little game? Not game, but different segment.
Not another game. Oh.
It's not an actual game, but
I don't know.
Ah,
What
dude,
are
I'm
you
getting
guys
too
up to?
tired of winning.
What have y'all been doing? How's college treating y'all?
well, we're done. Like,
Yeah, we're finished for this semester.
we finished for this semester, and all my classes went well. I actually did really good this semester.
I've heard my classes did well.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect you to know if you did well or not.
Maybe this is why they didn't grade none of my shit yet.
Your stuff still isn't graded.
Nope.
You for real?
I'm actually being for real right now.
Yeah. They didn't grade my two like my big honors projects, the one I stayed up all night for.
Mhm.
I don't know how I did on them. No idea.
Well, at least your other stuff got graded. I don't
Yeah,
know
like
what
my
I made.
actual classes, yeah, they got graded.
I'm telling you right now, none of my classes have grades yet.
What the fuck?
Well, it's gonna be a surprise, I guess.
Guess I'm dropping out.
For sure.
Podcast full time, baby. Every day a new podcast.
Just Brandon. Oh, you're gonna do your own spinoff?
Should I?
Casa de Brandon is just you.
Just would be a good name for that. Casa de Beast.
Oh my
Casa
god.
de hashtag beast.
And the picture is used. It's hashtag beast on.
I
That's
think
the
we can work
cover.
with that.
What you said?
We can work with that.
Yeah.
Well, I can work with that.
I think for this one, I talked it's ironic because I talked to Cameron about this for the cover picture. I think we're gonna have like the same cover picture, but we're just gonna cross Cameron out. We're just gonna cross him out, and we're just gonna put your name on there.
Do I get a little person too?
I think we can do that.
Oh yeah.
I'll talk to my
That'd be
people. This is one girl that draws for us.
I secretly wanted y'all to do that, but I didn't want to ask for it.
What, the picture thing?
Yeah.
Oh no. Because I talked to Cameron about this whenever we were thinking about when Brandon wasn't going to be available. So like Brandon's going to Disney, so we were talking about like what to do, and I said like for the cover art we just cross out Brandon, and yeah. But sorry, Cam, you're the first to go.
Sorry, Cam. Love you. Miss you. Hope you're having a good time wherever you are.
Wherever he is. All right, you guys ready for a little game with Todd?
What are we doing?
It's Would You Rather.
Would you rather? Oh,
Would
no.
you rather?
No.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, at least you didn't make these up.
No, I didn't make these up.
That'd be a lot worse.
What if I would you rather?
Yeah.
And I mean, those would have been bad.
We can do it for next podcast?
It's gonna be so fucked up. It's gonna be like messed up stuff.
That's the point.
Okay, we'll keep that in mind. A future episode, we're gonna make up our own would you rather's.
Well, I'm not going to be here next episode, so.
Sure, we'll see. We'll see when this gets released. All right. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna skip around. Let's start off. Okay. Would you rather go into the past and meet your ancestors, or go into the future and meet your great-great-grandchildren?
Definitely future.
Yeah, I was
You wanna
going
go
to
in the future?
also.
100% future. I want to see like how bad it can get.
You just want to see the chaos?
Yeah, because like, I mean, you already know that my bloodline's gonna like devolve into chaos. It's already started. So like, in 100 years or 200 years from now, it's gonna be even worse. But they're gonna be like driving flying cars or something. They're gonna get pulled over driving a flying car playing Pokemon Go at a church.
That would be the goal right there.
Yeah.
Life goals right there.
Exactly, 100%.
Brandon?
Yeah, I would say the future also. I want to get the new GTA 6.
Okay,
comes out
then
yet.
you going way into the future then. I think I'd say future too.
Yeah, I can't wait to check out Earth 2.
The sequel. Yes. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't want to go in the past because, like,
You already know what happened.
yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
It's done. Over with. I want to know what's gonna happen. All right. Let's see. Would you rather be able to talk with animals or speak all 4 languages?
That's a tough one, actually.
I think I'd have to go with animals.
Well, I think I would rather speak to animals. Like, I want to talk to, like, Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Bro, like you said the whole name.
I gotta say his whole title.
This title.
Use his legal name.
Dude, imagine I could speak to Garfield.
Yo. Like,
Like,
about lasagna? How much y'all hate Mondays?
yeah. I mean, I think that, man, like, who cares about foreign people? My apologies to our one Russian and Singapore subscriber. I don't know. The Singaporeans.
Singaporean.
Man.
So I think I'd have to go with speaking all the languages, like human languages.
Human language.
Yeah.
I think all the Cuban languages.
for 2 reasons, and one being, I have never been able to have a conversation with Andrew's mom. I would love to have a conversation with her. And the second reason is just because of my chosen career path. You know, I'll be traveling the world. So I'd like to be able to speak to people easily, you know, without having to point at pictures and say words that they don't understand.
True. I mean, to speak foreign language would be awesome. But I'd love to, like, talk to my dog or something like that.
Yeah, but
I want to know what's up.
I think animals know too much.
Oh, shit. You don't want to know what they have to say?
Nah, I want my animal to shame me.
My dog's seen too much.
And Danny's been outside his whole life. You never put him inside.
Okay, you didn't say that on the podcast. I'm gonna put him inside one day. Not today. It's definitely not tomorrow, but one day.
In case Peter's listening, they're coming for you.
Man, fuck Petus.
Alright. Would you rather lose your vision or your hearing?
Hearing. Because you can't see. If you lose your vision, you can't see things, but you can still communicate if you're deaf. Yeah, I like to be able to see everything, see the world and all. But obviously if you can't see, you can't see.
Yeah.
But if you're deaf, you can still have a form of communication through sign language.
Yeah, I guess you can still communicate with people. Yeah, because you can't. I'm assuming you can't talk when you're deaf.
Some people can, but it's not that good.
Yeah, it's like I'm not gonna imitate them because that's
like,
fucked up. But I'm not gonna
slurred and you can't really understand them that well. And most of that is people who have lost their hearing at like a young age. They weren't born deaf. They know what sounds are like, but they just can't really imitate them correctly because they haven't heard them in a long time.
They can't hear them.
I mean, if that person can't get offended by this, how do they get offended by a podcast they can't listen to?
Bro. I'm gonna go with hearing too because I want to see stuff.
Shit, I'm gonna go on my site. I already can't see. My future too bright.
Oh my god.
Jeez. Okay.
This dude. Okay. Oh, this is interesting.
I don't know. I might go with hearing, so I don't have to hear y'all complain so much.
Okay. This is an eating one. Would you rather? At least these aren't even that like disgusting. Would you rather eat a meal of cow tongue or octopus?
Well, I've never had either.
Yeah,
but I know that they do serve both.
Octopus.
Octopus?
Octopussy for life, bro.
Octopus isn't even that crazy though.
I like it
Neither
actually.
is cow tongue.
It's not. I've eaten cow tongue.
Yeah, they serve cow tongue.
I've never eaten like a full like. They don't present it like a tongue, but they like. I had cow tongue tacos. So good. They chop it up like just regular.
Some people eat bull testicles.
You mean mountain oysters?
We actually have talked about this on here.
Yeah.
You eaten it?
I've never eaten it. No.
I think in some places they don't even eat just testicles. I think they eat the whole penis.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if it's like a delicacy thing or they're just freaky, but
I don't know. That's a lot to eat.
I mean I don't know.
That's a pretty big slab, right?
You think
there.
the sides, whether it's an appetizer or an entree?
Definitely an entree.
The whole
Is that what
penis.
you're asking? Like the whole penis to be an entree?
Yeah.
He's saying if there's different ones.
Like if the size, well, not an appetizer, or is it an entree or a side dish?
Okay.
Depending on the size of
So if it's like a baby cow, you're saying I'd like to have it.
it. You know, like baby cows, big.
But
At least I grow up first.
I mean, I don't know cow dicks, how they work. I don't know.
I hope it's just like human dicks.
I mean,
Do they piss out of them?
Yeah. I'm not talking about functionality. I'm talking about how, like, why one would be a side, one would be an entree.
I think that
I think they're all entrees.
penis with a side of balls.
Okay,
You know
so
what I mean?
that's better. Yeah. So like, can I replace the balls with rice?
Can I replace the balls with more balls?
Can I have no penis, just balls, please?
No balls, extra rice.
Hold the balls.
More balls, hold the cock.
Okay, so we're all for
What were we talking about again?
Okay, what about? All right, okay, never mind. Would you rather cow penis or cow balls
Probably cow balls.
to eat? Yeah.
Probably cow balls.
Balls.
I think I'd go with balls too. I think
I've never had either.
Okay.
But I know that a lot of people rave about cow balls for some reason.
Really?
Yeah. People say it's good.
Is that the only type of balls people eat? Like animal balls
That I know of.
Okay.
I haven't really gotten into a ball conversation with them.
I've never really. Yeah.
Yeah, I never met anyone with a ball fetish.
Well,
Animal ball
It's not a-
fetish.
It's not a
In case you
fetish
didn't
at
know.
that point. That's an appetite for balls. Okay. Let's go to the next one. All right. Would you rather explore space or the ocean?
Who the fuck's gonna say the ocean? Everyone's gonna say space.
yeah, I mean, for the ocean, there's so much of the ocean that's
Dude,
like
there's
uncharted.
So much is
The
unexplored.
same, the same can be said with space, though. Like, what's in space? Do we know? We have no idea.
Your anus.
Okay. Yes, technically.
I mean, I think it would be cool to explore space because we don't even know like what's outside of our galaxy.
Yeah.
So if we could, if we're talking about space as a whole, not just like our galaxy, I'd explore space.
I think I'd say ocean because the ocean is like closer and it's like more. I don't know. What if there's just like a volcano that's about to erupt and destroy the whole Earth,
Then
but we didn't want to go explore it.
Well, then we would have hoped that we could explore space because we have another place to go.
But we could. What if I stopped the volcano
What are you gonna
single-handedly?
do? Stick a plug in it?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
What
Put
if I
some
turn it
water on
off?
it?
You know, like wine cork it. just
What if I turn that bitch off?
just find the switch.
Will you flip it upside down?
Yeah. Oh, what if I? Yeah, it just it's like a rocket then.
Like while he's exploring the ocean, he finds the switch to the weather machine.
Yeah.
Just turn it off.
What if I turn off the ocean? I flush it.
He turns off Mother Nature.
Where's it gonna go?
It just space. Yeah, I want to go to the ocean. I want to see like the animals and stuff. Like there's like these.
Water scares me.
What scares you?
Like I'm not like scared of water. I'll go swimming and stuff like that. But like deep water, if I'm not in a boat, like if I'm just swimming, I don't know about that. I don't really want to go scuba diving ever.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, I could say space is pretty scary too, though.
No, you're right. They're both scary.
I think that space is scary to me because I am scared that I'm gonna see something.
But
like-
the oceans, what are you gonna see in the ocean?
Fish.
You see stuff like
Aquaman.
whales.
Yeah, like scary fish, like that fucking one that with the light in front
The
of it, with the
anglerfish?
teeth that are like 4 feet long. That's scary.
Yeah, I mean it's scary. Yeah. I mean both things. I'm assuming that we're in like some kind of safe vessel, like a submarine, and like for water, rocket for space. But I don't know. I feel like if I see some aliens, like what if they hijack my ship? I don't think like the fish are gonna get in there
Yeah,
to take over, unless it's like Shark Tale and they're just like walking fish. I don't think I'm good. I'm gonna go with ocean.
I'm gonna be more fucking scared if it's the people from Shark Tale.
I'm assuming that there's no talking, walking fish.
Oh, and then it's just boring.
Okay, let's see. Would you rather have X-ray vision or magnified hearing?
X-ray vision. Wait, what kind of X-ray vision?
What you mean, like?
Like,
Oh, you're saying like see through clothes or like see their bones?
like, okay, is it like if I look through a wall, would I see what's on the other side of the wall? Or if I look through the wall, would I see like someone's bones on the other side of the wall?
Oh, so
Does that make sense?
if it's literal X-ray, that's lame. I don't care what your bones look like.
Yeah, that's kind of lame.
But is it ethically okay to say?
No.
Yeah. do we have to go in here and here? So we don't.
I think hearing would be good. Although then you're trying to sleep and like your upstairs neighbors are just.
Sometimes I don't want to hear
like,
certain stuff. So sometimes people are just too loud. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, I'm going X-ray.
What kind of X-ray?
I want to be able to tell people got scoliosis or not.
Okay.
You see somebody's spine.
Yeah,
You could save lives.
I guess you could. Yeah.
I ain't gonna snitch them out like that.
Walk up to somebody at the grocery store. Hey man, you got scoliosis. I don't know if you know that.
Bro, you gotta get that checked out. I've been looking at you this whole time.
You're looking at your bones.
Damn, girl, who broke your spine?
Okay. Okay, would you rather have what this question says, would you rather have okay. Would you rather have nosy neighbors or noisy neighbors?
I would say noisy.
You'd rather noisy?
Yeah.
You don't let them get into your business?
No one wants to be in my business.
I don't know. I mean,
'Cause I can just be louder than them.
living in a college town, it gets loud most of the time anyway. Like, how loud are we talking? Like, can't sleep loud, or just kind of like a party, a party going on next door.
What was like a constant party? They're partying every night.
Then I wouldn't get any work done because I would always be over there.
You'd be joining them, yeah.
Right. I think I'd go with noisy. I don't want somebody in my business.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, because nosy can be weird. At one point, it's like it's almost stalking.
Yeah,
they're so interested in you. Yeah, I think I'd go with noisy too, because I mean, you get used to it.
Yeah, you'll get used to it.
At least they don't.
I sleep with two fans next to me. I'm used to noise.
Yeah, right.
I live right near the train tracks. I hear the trains.
Oh, for real?
Every night.
Yeah,
it's not that bad though.
We were talking about how I didn't know passenger trains still existed.
Yeah, so I knew that because I'm a human.
Yeah, most people know that.
No, somebody that I know actually took a train from like New Orleans to Alabama or something one time.
That's the first time I've seen it. Someone I knew took it from Alabama to New Orleans. Yeah,
and they're not that much cheaper. I was looking at train prices; they're not that much cheaper than flying.
Oh,
It'll give
really?
you more access to better places. Like whenever you fly in, it costs a lot of money to go to like a smaller airport.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to go to Mississippi or Alabama, your options are like minimum. Because the airports there, they just don't have a lot of flights there. So if you take a train, you can get right where you want to be.
Yeah.
And then you don't have to worry about driving or anything like that.
Because I remember we were looking, we were just curious, because it's only a 5-hour drive to Pensacola, but we were like, how much would it cost for plane? And it was just outrageous.
Yeah, it's insane.
It was insane. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. Like, probably, I would guess New Orleans to Pensacola would probably be, what, $300-$400?
It was $400, closer to $500. And it was never any direct flights.
Nope.
It was like,
you could wind up having to go to Atlanta or something.
Yeah.
Or like New Orleans to Dallas to Pensacola.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always Atlanta. I guess it's the closest like big one. I don't know.
So get this. I want to go visit my friends who live in Denver at some point soon.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking for flights out of Monroe, which is only 30 minutes from Ruston. My other options are Dallas or New Orleans.
Yeah.
Which Dallas was like $70.
Oh,
New Orleans is like maybe 120. Monroe to Denver was like $500, and one of the flights was Monroe to Atlanta to Denver.
These flights are so stupid sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, they go backwards. I just don't
So
understand.
you backtrack from Monroe 2 hours to Atlanta.
Yeah.
And then you fly 4 hours to Denver. It was ridiculous.
Like, because, like, what you're saying is, like, there's no direct ones. And for Pensacola, when we were looking at it, let's just say it's a 5-hour drive. Some of these flights were, like, 12 hours because they were just going all over the fucking place. That's insane.
Yeah, it's just because of how it works.
Yeah,
The bigger hubs of airports will have more flights to more places.
Mm-hmm.
Like New Orleans is a relatively small airport compared to the likes of Dallas and Atlanta. So they don't have flights to Pensacola. They will take you there, but you're gonna have to go somewhere else first.
But what? So do you know what the change was to the New Orleans airport? Is it like
It's a whole new airport.
yeah? But like I've been there, but is it international now or
It's
something?
always been international.
It always has been.
Yeah, I think it's just bigger. The city got a grant, or the state got a grant from the federal government to build a new airport, so they did.
Yeah.
I mean, I've learned all about this stuff. There's just money allotted for airports throughout the country,
Mm-hmm.
and the airports can take that money and like they have to prove to the federal government that there's a reason why they need X amount of dollars. And once they prove to them, they get granted that money, and they can do whatever they want with it. So, like, travel to and from New Orleans has been going up, so that a smaller airport was not enough to handle the amount of planes and flights they were having per day. They just got a bigger one. Pretty cool.
Because I've been to the new Orleans airport, and it's nice.
It's nice.
It's nice. Yeah.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what I
going
did
next
the other day.
week.
Yeah, Brandon's going soon.
Going to Orlando.
You can see what we're talking about.
It was pretty nice. I flew to California out of New Orleans, and it was very nice.
Oh, true. You went to what city?
Los Angeles. Well, El Segundo. So El Segundo is like a small city just south of Los Angeles.
Mhm.
And I mean, we were right next to the airport, which was probably awful for most people, but for me, I was so excited. I could watch planes take off all day. It was the coolest thing. You know, you saw like airplanes going to Dubai from California. You know, they were. I have an app that tracks all the planes and all, and you could see where they were going, and they were just going to the coolest places in the world. Out of one of the other coolest places in the world, California.
So did you do anything cool in California?
Everything was shut down
Oh.
for COVID, but there was this one little cafe that me and Hailey went to, I think 3 times, and yeah, it was a beach cafe, so it was right there on El Segundo Beach, and you know we went and eat breakfast there, and we actually met the guy who, I don't know if he owned it or if he was like just had been working there for a long time, but we met him. He actually lived in a house right next to the one that we were staying at, and we had parked somewhere one time, and he was like, "Hey, can y'all pull up? Because there's way more room than y'all are giving me. I can definitely park right here because there's no parking in California." So he had access to pull up. He was a real nice guy, and he had just talked to us while we were at the cafe. That was probably the highlight for me, just because I'm not a huge people person, and there's people everywhere. I mean, I couldn't imagine California whenever it's not locked down, because whenever it was locked down, there was traffic constantly. There was people everywhere. I mean, it was awful. But I mean, we had a great time. You know, the Santa Monica Pier was definitely a highlight as well. We went to Venice Beach. I don't know if y'all know about Venice Beach, but there's like a not necessarily a boardwalk, but like a walk that goes down through a bunch of shops, and it goes all along the beach. And there's a big skate park and all. But man, the people there are so weird.
What do you mean by weird?
They're just different kinds of people, man. Like there was one lady or one guy who had a snake, like a python, massive snake wrapped around his neck, and he would charge people $15 to take the snake and wrap it around their neck and take a picture with it. And it was just like, why? First of all, why would you want to do that?
I think I would have done it.
I want to do it.
Yeah.
I would never.
I think I would have done it. That's cool.
But no, needless to say, we got out of Venice Beach as fast as possible. It was not the greatest place.
Interesting, though. It sounds like an interesting place.
When you said it was a weird beach, I thought you were going to say it's a nude beach or something like that.
No, it wasn't that weird.
It wasn't awesome.
It was, yeah.
But yeah, that was a interesting trip all around. Though there was really not much to do.
Yeah, but because it's just the time you went, huh?
Yeah. I mean,
Unlucky.
We just experienced California, touched the Pacific Ocean. That was cool. I didn't really swim in it because it was freezing cold, but went in the water and I touched one end of the United States and I got to touch the other end of the United States.
Yeah.
Haven't done it yet. Coming soon.
Coming soon. So, did you drive? Like, I know you flew there, but when you were in California, you drove? Like, you got a car or something?
So, we were gonna Uber everywhere because we thought everything was kind of close, but it really wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't walk anywhere. Whenever you walk, everything kind of opens up into a highway. So there's really nowhere to walk. And we had gotten an Uber the first day we were there. We were going to the beach, and he was like, "I hope y'all enjoy your last Uber ride in California." We were like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, they're shutting down Uber and like Lyft and everything, all that stuff." So it turns out that there was this big problem with Uber where they wanted to, the state of California was like forcing Uber to accept that their employees would be full-time employees. So Uber would have to offer them benefits and stuff like that, rather than contractors, which is what they are now.
Yeah, that's what they are.
So they just recently voted on a bill to pass that Uber drivers can remain as contractors, because it was like a big deal. It was shutting down in California. They weren't going to do it. So we wound up renting a car.
Okay.
And, I mean, that was like $500. That was ridiculous. I think it was like $300 something total, but we had to put like a $500 deposit and $300. So it was kind of ridiculous, but I'm glad we did it because he opened up everything for us and not a $15 Uber ride anytime we wanted to go anywhere, So it was good. You get into the mode of driving in California, because you kind of got to be, I don't want to say like cutthroat, but like you don't give a damn about the person next to you. You're going wherever you're going, and if you got to cut somebody off or speed or whatever, like it doesn't matter.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
So me now.
Yeah. That is the weirdest thing. So everything in California, for the most part, is like 3 lanes going each way. And the lane on the far end, closest to all the businesses, it would just turn into parking out of nowhere.
Really?
Yeah. So you'd be driving in that lane and all of a sudden somebody's parked in front of you. So you have to get into the other lane. See, driving in anything but the 2 far lanes were like, it was really difficult, but you had no traffic on those, so you're driving as much as you could, but then you had to get back into the other 2. You just kind of have to get used to it.
I mean, but it sounded fun though. Overall,
it was a great time. Got some great pictures. I don't know if y'all saw the post that I made on Instagram, the pictures from California.
Yeah, well, I had some stuff that you guys posted.
That was some of the greatest pictures I've ever taken. It's beautiful over there, but man, the people are weird. And the traffic is terrible.
That's the sacrifice right there.
Yeah.
If I was there and I saw that Python dude, if I would have taken a picture with him, y'all would still be seeing that picture. I would have posted that bitch everywhere.
I was like, I saw the Python and I was like, social distancing. 6 feet, always.
Put a mask on the Python.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be cool. I take a picture and I have a mask on the Python.
Yeah. That was another thing too. We had to wear a mask pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
Even outside. Like, it didn't matter.
And
some people wouldn't, like, they weren't really enforcing it, but it was kind of like, you probably should wear a mask, It's not like here where nobody's wearing it.
Yeah.
Just do it. But, yeah, I mean, our hosts were very cool. The guy who hosted, he worked at SpaceX.
SpaceX?
Yeah. Like
wow.
Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Yeah, he works at SpaceX. He would actually commute from, well, not commute. He would work like, I don't know, 7 and 7 or something like that. From Los Angeles, he would go to Houston.
Oh.
Where they were, where they just did that most recent launch like a couple days ago. That's what he was working on. So he was telling me their predicament was when in those rockets, there's enough jet fuel to like blow up a city. So if there's an explosion, there's a possibility of it just going down onto like the city and killing a bunch of people. So they had to find remote locations to launch their jet. And that was really cool to talk about.
In Houston?
Not in Houston. Like,
I was about to say, if so, then Cameron's never coming back.
Fuck.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And we're planning on making some other trips.
I was going to play the yay sound again, but I didn't have it up in time.
Brendan's trying to pull a bit of applause for us talking about Cameron getting blown up by a rocket launch.
Oh, dang it.
You got the end of it.
You get the A. You get the A part of it.
So you and Hailey, you guys like really enjoy traveling, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely. We put as much money aside as possible to travel. We just committed to a Disney World trip next year, so we're really not going to be doing anything before that, as far as I know. I mean, something might come up, but we just committed to that. We're going to go next August, so we're kind of paying on that right now because it's so expensive. Oh my god, it's expensive.
That's awesome. I want to. I wish we could have gone. My family and I could have gone somewhere this year, but then just COVID had happened.
Yeah.
And it was hard to go. We would have gone. It would have been international. So yeah.
International. To where?
We were trying to go to Alaska earlier this year, but then in May, but then COVID happened and we had to cancel our cruise.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was ready to have Brandon's cruise with his family. I think we would have gone back to Vietnam.
Okay.
But too strict of restrictions right now.
Yeah, definitely international. They have crazy restrictions.
And then just price too.
Really?
Like you think like, oh, no one's going, the price is going down. But it's just so much more actually.
I think that's just for travel within the United States.
Yeah,
You know, 'cause
yeah.
You can get a plane ticket so cheap right now, and Airbnbs are down so much. I mean, California, the plane ticket I want to say was just over $100 round trip.
Round trip.
Yeah, like $100 per person, and then our Airbnb was like 70 something a night.
Mm-hmm.
Which is not that bad. Way cheaper than a hotel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's a good deal. Damn.
Yeah.
But I think California right now, they're like shutting down again, huh?
I think they're trying to, but the people in California are pretty fed up with it. Yeah.
Watch out, they send the pythons after you.
Yeah, no, I think they had a lot of problems with their governor trying to like impose restrictions on them, and then the governor not following his own guidelines. So people are like, "Come on, man! Like this is a joke now." Which is definitely not a joke, but at the same time, you gotta let people live.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Especially when they're still out there. You said that even though they were on lockdown at the time.
Oh yeah,
They were just, everyone was still there.
I mean, if you would take Venice Beach at its downtime whenever we went, it's probably like a busy day in New Orleans.
Wow.
Not a ton of people, but enough.
Yeah. And a good amount of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think that this is a good wrapping up point for us. Our first Casa De Leche podcast episode with a guest host actually, because Cameron's gone. He's not with us. Cameron's not dead. We love him. He'll be back soon.
Oh.
No, but is there anything you want to shout out, Todd? You have anything?
Shout out.
Yeah.
I like to shout out not only Jesus but God.
What's his Instagram?
It's gonna be @God on Twitter.
I think on Instagram it's a meme account that has
really
the @God.
I know there's like the @Satan one, but I didn't know about the @God.
I think God's a meme account. I'm pretty sure. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure. Well, do you want to shout out Hailey? Her blog or whatever?
Oh yeah, definitely. So Hailey's got a blog going. It's been kind of down a little bit just because we've been wrapping up our quarter at school, but she's definitely gonna get back on it pretty soon. So her blog is with Hailey McKay. McKay is MCKAY, and she likes to post like little lifestyle tips and stuff like that, college tips, anything, little like niche type deal. But it's pretty good. I mean, people who have read it have given her very positive feedback. So if you ever need help on how to live your life properly, Hailey got you.
No, it's good. I've actually read some of them. She does like the my favorite thing she did was the travel checklist.
Yes.
Because something that my big deal is I don't pack until the night before, and I somehow still just forget shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, it's fresh in my head. Let me get everything, but I still forget something. And she's got a checklist that's printable. Like you can print it out and do it.
Right.
Yeah, and then her stuff is awesome.
Your essential stuff, you can just check it off.
Yeah, I'll put that. I'll put her blog in the episode description, and if you're on YouTube, then it'll be in the description. But yeah, also so you can find a link for that. And anything you want to shout out, Brandon?
My Instagram @Brandon_Pellegrin.
All right, my Instagram also is Andrew Lee 69, And thanks, Todd.
Yeah, for
It
sure.
was great having you today.
Yeah, it's
Old
been
friend
awesome.
of ours. Yeah.
I've been looking forward to this ever since you told me about it.
Yeah,
It's been on my mind.
Yeah, actually, you. I'm gonna tell real quick,
Yeah.
but we were at a party and like I was drinking and I guess I just wasn't myself because and then Todd was saying like, hey, like maybe I can come on the podcast one day. And apparently, I totally just walked away from him.
I don't think you were drunk. I think you were sober at that point.
Yeah, I didn't drink anything. I lied. No. Yeah.
I was just like, okay then, yeah, that's fine. No big deal.
No, but we got him now. We got him now.
I'm here.
He's here. He's here. And thank you so much for being here, Todd.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me, and I love listening to the episodes, and I hope y'all can keep this up. It's been great.
Yeah. All right, Brandon, you wanna? Oh wait, listen to the podcast on like everywhere. Share it. It's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Breaker, Radio Public,
Apple
Pocket
Music.
Cast, Apple Podcasts. I don't know if I said that. Google Podcasts, and YouTube. On YouTube, like and comment and subscribe. All that cliche stuff. Do it because it helps us.
Share it to your parents and ours.
Yeah. What Brandon always says: share it to your parents, not ours. All right, Brandon, you wanna?
Toodaloo.
All right, toodaloo.